Let's now perform the Atmaram asana as we chant the pramana. Atmaram asana pratham sandho sauve pag ऊंचाई आगने आने दोई पगा विधि हाथ करी कहोनी की माहिली संधि में फना अथवा पगथल्या का लाख कौरवाना राशि भुजा कलाया तो दौवे. Next asana is Jatara Parivritti. So it will be a set of 3 movements or 3 positions within the Jatara Parivritti, 1, 2 and 3. So lie on your back. Let's perform the asana. So let's all lay down. So knees to the chest. The arms will reach to the sides at shoulder level, extending both the arms, reaching the shoulder level. Now bend one knee and twist and bring to the ground on the opposite side. Keep the other leg extended straight. So extending both arms to the side. First we will be bending both the legs, bringing to the chest. Now extending both arms, one leg straight, other knee bent and twisted from the side. This is Jatara Parivritti 1. Now Jatara Parivritti 2 will be, now both the knees will be bent to the one side. So now bring the straight extended leg also, bend it and rest it on top of the bent knee. Arms still extending in both the directions, both sides. This is Jatara Parivritti 2. Now third. Now extend both the legs straight on one of the sides. Now which side your knees were bent? Straighten both the legs in that side. And the head will look in the opposite direction of the legs. So if your knees are bent like this in 2, now in 3, your legs will bend straighten up to that side. Both hands extended and in the opposite direction. This is Jatara 3. Now hold this posture. First to the and Mahavakya internally, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam, visualizing yourself as Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Also performing the Shambhavi Mudra, gazing internally with the third eye. Let's now chant the pramana of Jatara Parivritti. Nidrahi parikirtitaha baddhakonam suptakonam murdhvakonam thapicha dvipadapitham. So this will be the sequence of bridge postures. The first is dvipadapitham. In this, lie on your back. Now bend the knees and place your feet flat on the ground. Push your hips up. Hold the ankles with your hands as you lifted the hips up and gaze to the nose. So keep the feet flat on the ground. Push up. Holding the ankles with the hands and gazing at the nose. Dvipada Pitam. While performing this asana, perform the Murti Kumbhaka. Inhale and retain the air, firmly adopting Jalandhar Bandha, and then exhale slowly, and again applying the Jalandhar Bandha. This is called the Murti Kumbhaka. Perform the japa of Mahavakya internally. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. You'll be gazing at the tip of the nose, visualizing yourself as sturdy as a bridge. Perform the Shambhavi Mudra. Gaze internally with your third eye, bringing your awareness inside. प्रतिक्रियायुतं द्वन्द्वपीठं सर्वबलप्रदं गर्भिणीनां दुर्बलानामिति गार्गी जगादनु. Now relax. Next will be the Paryankasana. This will be the complete bridge posture. Lie on the back and place the feet flat on the mat. Now bring your arms over the head and place hands flat on the mat with fingers pointed towards the feet, and lift the entire body up off the ground. This is the Paryankasana. While performing the Paryankasana, we'll be performing the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Inhaling through the nose and carrying it along the nadis, holding the Kumbhaka comfortably after the inhalation, and then also performing the japa of the Mahavakya internally, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, visualizing yourself as sturdy as a stone furniture. Also performing the Shambhavi Mudra, gazing internally with the third eye. Let's now take a couple of minutes. We can take help from our partners as well, so that fully we are able to stretch and bend our back backwards.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
So if you all practiced it, now let's perform the asana, Paryankasana, and chant the pramana along with it. Uttanathayanam hastalabhyam bhumimavashtabhyam padatalabhyam bhumidritva navi pradesham urdhvam kuryat paryankasanam bhavati. Next is the Viparita Karani. Again, lie down and raise the hips and legs up, bringing hands to the lower back for support if needed. Now in this, elbows and hands will be extending on mat below and helping you to balance the body as legs are raised straight up. And then once your legs are straight, move the legs around and around. So in this asana, basically, you have to extend the legs up, keeping the legs straight. The hands and the elbows will be rested forward to help you balance. Once you're straight, then move the legs around and around. And while you're performing the Viparita Karani, again perform the Murcha Kumbhaka. That is, inhale and retain the air inside, applying the Jalandhara Bandha. Japa will be the internal chanting of Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualizing yourself as Swami, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, performing the Shambhavi Mudra, gazing internally with the third eye. That's all. Perform this asana. Practice it for a couple of minutes.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
So now as we practice, now let's perform the Viparita Karani along with the Pramana. अथ विपरीतकरणी मुद्रा भूतले स्वशिरो दत्त्वा केन येन चरणं द्वयं विपरीतकृत्रिष्वैषा सर्वतन्त्रेषु गोपितः. Next is the Viparita Karani 2. Same as Viparita Karani. Now stop moving the legs in the round circles. Just perform this asana stably. Keep the legs stable. Extend it up straight. The arms, elbows resting on the ground. You can also take support in the lower back. Extend it to the ground. Perform the Murcha Kumbhaka. Chant Mahavakya internally. Visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And perform the Shambhavi Mudra. Through your third eye, gaze internally, even as our eyes are open. Let's also perform the chant, the Pramana. Karani Viparitakhya Sarvadhivyadhinashini Nityam Bhyasayuktasya Jataragriv Vivadhani. Next is the Langarasana. Now as you lay on your back, lift the hips up and take the feet over your head backwards, touching the toes on the floor behind your head. And hands will be stretched on the ground, palms clasped. Will be resting on the neck and the shoulders. So this is the Langalasana. So just to demonstrate, from the Viparita Karani, now go back, extend your legs back so that the toes come all the way back and touch the ground. Extend hands fully, grasping both hands, both the palms, keeping flat on the ground. This is the Langalasana. Now as you perform and hold this asana, perform the Murcha Kumbhaka. Inhale and apply the Jalandhara Bandha. Hold the prana inside. Japa will be the internal chanting of Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a plow. Performing the Parashi Mudra with the hands. That is interlacing both the hands together. Let's perform this asana. Hold it. If you're not able to do, you can take help from the partner. So the partner can help and hold your feet. So take a couple of minutes and try to perfect this asana with the help of the partner, so that you get a knack of how to perform it.
Nithyananda Paramashivam 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 Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Now let's perform the Langalasana along with the pramana. Griva kanten bhumim vishtambha padangra dvayam urdhvam mannayet narakasanam bhavati. Now relax. From the Langalasana, let's now perform the Saita Paschimottanasana. Basically Paschimottanasana, but inverted on your back. So as we were performing the Langalasana, lying on your back, inverting the legs, toes touching the ground. Now, instead of extending the hands forward, bring them to the back. And then I take the Paschimottanasana, knees straight, thighs touching the chest, touching the thigh, the forehead touching the knees, holding both feet with our hands. Perform the Paschimottanasana. This inverted position. Hold. And as you're performing the Saita Paschimottanasana, perform the Murcha Kumbhaka. Inhale and hold the breath with the Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock. Chant the Mahavakya internally. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize Bhagavan Paramashiva as this asana is one of the 84 asanas revealed directly by Bhagavan Paramashiva himself. Perform the Shambhavi Mudra, internally gazing through the third eye. Let's take a couple of minutes and perform this asana.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Now let's perform the Saita Paschimottanasana along with the pramana. Dhanam shayitvat kurvita shaita paschimottanāsanam shaita paschimottanakam. Now relax. Now from the Saita Paschimottanasana, we will extend both the legs wide. Both the toes will go wide. Still our hands holding the toes. The hips will raise over our shoulders. So this is the Supita Konasana. So as you are performing the Saita Paschimottanasana, now then both your toes. Again, the hips will be over the shoulders. Hold your toes with your fingers. Stretch and extend both toes and again, both sides. And as you are performing this asana, the Supita Konasana, perform the Murcha Kumbhaka with the Jalandhar Bandha, chanting Mahavakya internally, visualizing Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and performing the Shambhavi Mudra. Let's take a couple of minutes to practice this asana before we chant the pramana.
Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivam.